been a while.
Yes, it has been a while.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
Sorry?
Sorry. Yeah, this guy's been sick. I've been working non-stop.
Apparently he does things. Yeah. I get sick.
When that happens, then we miss shows, you know. There's opportunities to do shows. But anyways.
Show we didn't miss.
Exactly.
ROH Death Before Dishonor 9 on iPPV.
Yeah, we just watched it.
Yeah.
Just now. Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
What was the first match?
The first match was, I believe, it was I want to say. The Embassy
versus Homicide and Jay Lethal.
Yeah.
Embassy being Tommaso Ciampa and Rhino. What did you think of the match?
Well, I thought it was a pretty good, solid match. I thought it was a solid match simply for the fact that, well, it was a lot of dives. Pretty much, you know, you have like Rhino. Yeah, when Rhino does that stuff, that's not good. But other than that, I thought it was a pretty solid match. You know. What did you think of the match?
I think we're gonna disagree for the first time.
Really?
I was not a big fan.
Really? Because I thought we disagree all the time.
Really? Do we?
Kinda.
Okay. The first time on the show, I think. Usually we.
But it's one of those things where we just don't.
I mean, on a match.
Yeah.
We're disagreeing on a match. I didn't like it so much. I didn't like the placement on the card. I thought maybe something else should go first.
Was it because of Homicide?
A little bit because of Homicide. It had a good finish. I like that power bomb into the backbreaker over the knees.
Yeah.
That was cool. Other than that, I could take it or leave the match.
I also like the part when Homicide introduced Jay Lethal.
Jay Lethal. How do you say it?
Jay Lethal.
Fucking Homicide.
Yeah, I never give him a microphone, but other than that,
that's what he can do. That's it. All right.
And the cop killer. But anyways.
He liked it.
Hey.
What was the next
people
match?
like Peanut. The next match was.
Oh shit. Probably be good to have this around.
Yeah. There's just so many directions, but I want to say it was Mike Bennett versus Shelton Benjamin.
Maybe
it was Mike Bennett versus Shelton Benjamin. And the match, I thought that match was pretty good. I want to say that in the end, you know, in the end, it was just a solid start. You know, it was pretty much a solid start. But Zack, what do you think of the match?
I thought it was alright. I liked it. It was good placed where it was.
Yeah.
If it would have been a main event, I would have been a little bit pissed. But you know, for where it was good, and I like Shelton.
I don't care what anybody else says.
Brutal Bob sucks.
When you have guys like Shelton Benjamin going up against Mike Bennett, it's all well and good. But when you have, you know what? We'll go to that match. Well, I'll talk about that once we go to that match. What was the next match?
I believe it was the end of the first part of the show before they went into intermission. And it was Future Shock, which is Riley. I'm not calling what I call
the Bravado Brothers
and the Young Bucks.
And the nice little pink ass tights or whatever they are.
I haven't forgotten Bravados.
Yeah.
You fucking fever lookalikes.
Yes, the Bravados and him. You know. It's a long story.
Yeah,
anyways,
I gotta get into it.
Anyways, pretty good. I thought it was a pretty good tag match. Pretty good elimination tag match. But in the end, you know, again, another solid tag team match. The Bravados, in my opinion, went a little too fast. Now, go ahead. No, you was about to say something.
Fuck the Bravado.
See, I knew he has a biased opinion, which is okay. But, but I thought that the elimination tag match was pretty solid too as well. But, you know, obviously, was it the Young Bucks?
Young
Bucks. One right there. Young Bucks.
Spoiler alert, Jeremy.
Huh?
Spoiler alert.
They should know. You should know.
You should have bought it.
$15? Come on, what the hell? Anyway.
I really liked the match.
Yeah.
It was near the end. It was a little spot-tastic. They got a little spotty.
Yeah.
They were like moves and moves and moves. But you know, it was exciting. And it was a good, like, right before the rest, you know, you have your rest afterwards so they don't blow up the crowd and the crowd doesn't know what the fuck to do after that. But
exactly.
I thought it was good placement and I liked the match a lot, so.
Well, both like the match. So let's go to the next match.
Which was
the match that
Michael Elgin versus Charlie Haas.
And that's what I was about to say. You know, we have a match like that, which was kind of, you know, it was solid, but it could have been better than it should be. But you know, that's the thing. When you have that, and okay, yeah, I understand Davey Richards is in Japan, but still though, I don't.
We forgot a match.
What was it?
El Generico versus...
Oh, yeah. And we forgot about that?
Jacobs, yes.
He saw that, and I was surprised at the end. He saw that. Otherwise, okay, we'll talk about that. Now, that match was pretty good, in my opinion.
Yeah, it was getting good.
Yeah, it was getting good until there was a little interruption there. I was not expecting that.
Are we allowed to say that man's name? Apparently, ROH isn't allowed to say his name.
Huh?
You know, the announcers was like, what are we going to do? We can't even say his name. Steen! There, I did.
Yeah, I was surprised when he was up there. You saw that match, obviously.
Steen, yes.
I'm a big Steen fan, but I was surprised. I was happy to see him again, but
he popped just like the crowd.
Yeah.
I don't think we should really like rate that match or anything because it didn't end.
No, it didn't. But you know, well, and in storyline, something's gonna happen in the future. But anyways, let's continue.
Cornette ended up swinging at people. It was cool. Anyways, yeah.
Yeah, let's go to the next match.
We were talking about
the Charlie Haas with Michael Hogan.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like I said, you know, you should have your champion in a damn pay-per-view. Okay, I'm sorry, you just should. I mean, why not just have David? He doesn't have to wrestle. He can just come out after the match that we're going to talk about here in a few minutes.
He can't be in two places at once, Jay. He had prior engagements in Japan. He's representing ROH
he can try.
in Japan. He brings the belt with him. It says ROH on the belt.
He can try.
Just shake his nose and he's there.
He is best in the world, right?
No, I would have loved to see a Davey Richards match, but you know he had prior engagements. I'm not mad at it.
But
we got to. We'll get there.
Yeah, but other than that, that was a pretty kind of solid match in my opinion. I thought it was kind of lacking, but other than that, it was a pretty kind of solid match. Move on to the next match.
I agree.
Yeah. So let's go to the next match here. The next match, I believe, was the. Was that two out of three falls, and that was a long ass match. Roderick Strong versus Eddie Edwards.
Brutal.
Yeah, it was brutal. Really choppy too.
Those boys like to chop.
Man, more sweat than Mark Henry when he does this. It's like a damn flash flood warning. But yeah, other than that, that was a pretty badass match. I'll tell you that right now. It was a pretty bad match, and obviously we thought it was going to be a tie. Until Jim Cornette was like, "Oh hell no, it's not gonna happen." And, you know,
fuck that shit.
You know, and in the end, Eddie Edwards won. So basically, it's going to be Eddie Edwards versus Dave Richards 2. You know,
the sequel.
That's right. That's right.
And unlike
next pay-per-view.
That's what they should call it.
Yeah.
The sequel.
The sequel.
Yeah.
Might as well. But alright. Next match.
What was that one? I forget.
You forget? Nah. Yeah, it was that Ladder War match.
Ladder War 3.
Ladder War 3.
Yeah.
With Briscoes versus ANX. Now
King Red Titus.
Now
you don't really need to break up the Briscoes. It's just the Briscoes.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty good. Very good. You know, it was a pretty good ending for the pay-per-view. A lot of high spots. A lot of, you know, a lot of diving, you know what I'm saying? A lot of, especially when Mr. Briscoe jumped over that, or jumped on that ladder and...
That was a big ladder.
Yeah.
It was mighty big.
But other than that, yeah, and then they were trying to make Kenny bleed.
And Kenny refused.
Yeah, he refused to bleed. I don't do that blade job.
No. I mean, why should he? Anyways.
Why should he?
Brutal. Shit was brutal. You want to talk about the last match being brutal? This was brutal. There were the blood in this looked fake, but you know.
Yeah, it did, didn't it?
It was coating people's faces.
I know,
Jay
right?
Briscoe bleeds like a motherfucker.
No.
Sorry about the. I know you don't like cursing, apparently.
No, you can cuss. It don't matter.
Motherfucker.
He can cuss all this, man. It's America. You can.
America. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Anyways.
That was a tangent. Yeah, bloody. Lots of like chair throwing. There was a lot of chair throwing.
Yeah, a lot of chair throwing.
So
Get smacked beside the head with chairs.
Yeah, I like that. I miss that.
Overall, Death Before Dishonor.
9.
It was a pretty solid pay-per-view. Pretty good.
I liked it.
Honestly, I thought that the 2 out of 3 fall should have been the main event. Yeah.
I don't know.
And then have David Richards come out and looked at Eddie Edwards.
He's in Japan.
Yes, I understand that, but you know, hey.
They're gonna CG him in? I don't think Lagana's that good.
No, he's not, is he?
No.
Especially at this pay-per-view.
Fucking Lagana.
So hey, you know, anybody who watches pay-per-view, because this is being recorded. Well, we might as well just say it. This is being recorded the day after.
The day after, yeah.
Yeah, the night after. So would know that their camera angles were very crappy.
Yeah, there were a few missed spots. Like, I don't know, when you're watching Jay Briscoe set
I know, right? What the hell was that all about?
You see him get up on the apron, he's like, I'm gonna jump on that motherfucker. And then he starts running, and it's like, oh, Mark Briscoe's doing nothing. And it's back, and
I told
that dude's just broken in the ladder.
He is a TNA operative, okay?
I like him. He's a good dude. He has a good podcast. He seems like he loves wrestling. Just stay on the spots, bro. Just gotta stay on the spots. If you see some shit getting set up, you're like, oh, I'm gonna see how this turns out.
I think he's texting while he's doing that at the same time. If you know what I mean.
Yeah. Writing more episodes of Friends. I don't know. Yeah.
Anyways.
But we liked the show.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
I can't say it was the best Ring of Honor
My favorite. Now, what is your favorite match out of that?
My favorite match? I would say the Ladder War.
Really?
Yeah, that shit was brutal.
I like the 2 out of 3 falls. I thought it was pretty brutal and it was pretty promising. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was pretty promising. And, of course, it was mostly, they wanted to build up for the next pay-per-view, which I would say it's survival of the fittest.
Maybe.
Huh? I mean, who knows? But overall, yeah, it was a pretty good pay-per-view. I personally think it was just one of those pay-per-views that was building up for the next pay-per-view.
Kind of like 9th anniversary. Do you remember that one, or did you get that one?
I don't recall. But anyways,
9th anniversary is kind of a build-up pay-per-view too.
Most pay-per-views in wrestling like just build up for the next pay-per-view. You know,
but I mean,
it would make sense for ROH to do this.
Here's the thing: when WWE has a build-up pay-per-view, I don't want to get it. When ROH does, I generally get it because I know they're gonna have good matches, and I'm not gonna waste my money.
Overall, again, the pay-per-view was pretty good. Zach, you got any last words before we end this?
I recommend it's still on there to buy. I recommend it.
Damn right. $15.
Or, you know, if you want to wait for the DVD, that's cool too, but I would recommend seeing it. So
I got $15 in my shoe. just pull out.
Yeah.
Bam, you know.
There you go.
Yeah. Not really.
No.
Well,
I don't keep stuff in my shoe.
Yeah.
Socks.
Now we're talking about other things too. This is a wrestling
weird
show.
Ending to a show, yeah.
But yeah.
Welcome back! You know, that's us.
And now we're going.
Yeah, bye.